of God, the merciful, the compassionate. I hope wherever you are in the globe, you are safe and healthy, and my deepest sympathy to those who have lost their loved ones because of coronavirus crisis. In this short session, we will present to you the overview of FIDIC's books publications. FIDIC contract models are the most commonly used standard form of international contracts in the world today. Standard FIDIC contracts are frequently used for both small and large construction projects, and they are suitable for parties of different nationalities, speaking different languages, and coming from different jurisdictions. In separate session, I will explain the history of FIDIC, the features of each books, and also the pros and cons of FIDIC books. Each FIDIC book is designated by a color. We have red book, silver book, blue book, pink, purple, which I will shortly explain each of them to you, but following my explanations, you can find them in a tabulated form which have been collected from different sources and gathered in one place. So we start from the first book, which was Red Book. Red Book, in fact, was the first of its kind, which was published in 1957 and entitled Construction Conditions for Civil Works. Later, in 1987, that Red Book was revised and was released. But this version of 1987 was quite unsuccessful for FIDIC because the role of engineer. In fact, under clause 3 of that version, FIDIC had incorporated this condition for engineer, that engineer should act impartially. This impartiality was really a mistake by FIDIC, which brought many criticism in the world, and according to an unconfirmed report, United Arab Emirates did ban the use of this version of FIDIC for 7 years, just for that impartiality of the engineer. So later, FIDIC revised that and published that with the first edition and changed the title as changed its title and also replaced that condition of role of engineer. Instead of partiality, FIDIC incorporated fairness. And then it was quite successful for FIDIC, although FIDIC never nullify the previous version. The second book is Silver Book, which is EPC turnkey, and the first version of Silver Book was published in 1999, and the final version was released in 2017, same as the final version or latest version of Red Book. Then the third book was Yellow Book, which entitles Plant and Design. The first edition was 1963, then it was revised in 1999, and the latest version is 2017. The combination of Red Book, Yellow Book, and Silver Book was called by FIDIC as Rainbow Suite. The fourth book is Orange, entitled Design Build Conditions of Contract. Number 5 is Gold Book, Design Build and Operation, suitable for PPP and PFI form of standard contracts, published in 2008. Green Book, entitled Short Form of Construction. The first edition was released in 1999. Green Book is suitable for projects with a contract price of less than $500,000 and for contract duration less than 6 months. So it's only construction and design will be performed by the employer. A good example of such a project can be cable laying. It's a routine work. Next is White Book. The White Book is the only book which the FIDIC has used client instead of employer. And White Book entitles Client Consultant Agreement. First version was released in 2011. And after that, we have Subconsultancy Agreement, which no color has been designated for this. This is the only book which is not known by a color. It's colorless. Pink Book, which in fact is the Red Book, but some of its conditions have been provided by multilateral development bank. It is also accepted and used by Islamic Development Bank. So the employer will perform the design and contractor does the work. After that, we have a Blue Book, which is for dredging and reclamation works. The first version was released in 2001, and the last book is Purple, entitled Representative Agreement. It is for the agency. So that was all to it. You can find the overview of all these 11 books which I mentioned in tabulated form following my explanation. Thank you for your time and attention.